On guys, mobile carrier news here. Now, this is just a screenshot, but I'm gonna be talking in very high defs of this LTE. So I just saw a video right now actually about how it used to be it's 2012 and you got the iPhone 5, the good old days, when everything had a charger and the good old days. I've no I've noticed that time. So I didn't use LTE that time. I had the 4S. I couldn't really afford the phone by that during that time. But as I got older, I got the 6S in 2015. I experienced LTE. They still hit me with data charges. Then we got unlimited, and then it's just kind of funny. Like I noticed LTE. It's been over what 10 years with LTE, and I've noticed how it's kind of funny actually. Back in the day, LTE wasn't it was new. There wasn't a lot, but like the demand was high, and it almost felt like there was enough LTE for everyone. Yes, back in the day there was no unlimited data, but it just felt like there was enough LTE. Now fast forward into 2021, there's a lot of LTE, but for some reason every area I go to, it feels congested. Now, I'm not saying I'm deprioritized yet. I'm not there yet. I'm close. I'm at like 36 gigabytes of data usage. But I've noticed, not just in my apartment, honestly, but in other areas, LTE doesn't perform that well. I feel like after 10 years, they just stop improving it. Maybe it's just over, even before being deprioritized, I feel like it's still congested in a way. I feel like it's not, like too many people are probably using LTE. Like what I'm basically saying is, let's say you have your 5G on, right? And there's not enough signal, so it's just the LTE, right? It happens to a lot of people. I feel like LTE is, if you're not deprioritized, regardless or not, I feel like there's too many people using the same LTE service, and there's just slowdowns. Of course, it's worse when you deprioritize. Of course, we all know that, but even when you're not deprioritized, I feel like I feel like honestly it's just the LTE can't handle it, and it's been over 10 years, and I feel like they invested billions and so much money into the service. I feel like it hasn't been perfected yet. LTE is just not how we literally want it to be, or how I honestly pictured it in the future 10 years later. And with all carriers, not just Verizon, guys. I say all carriers. I think LTE needs to be worked on. I actually sent a text message. I'll check it out right now. I'll literally show you. Basically, right here, I sent him a text yesterday. You know, I like to speak with the customer representative. Yada yada yada. All that stuff, and it says, and they told me what help it, and this I basically answered them right here. It says, "Hi, I just want to talk about your coverage side service. I'd like to actually know if you can pass this on to hire like the representative or someone up there in Verizon, because what I've noticed is that the current LT is not being addressed, and we all know this is true, guys. Like, either give this to like your manager or somebody. And I'm not lying, guys. I really think someone in the high court. I feel like I feel like I had to send this text message. Sure, sure, more people that like me could send it, but I feel like I had to send this. This is some feedback. I hope they honestly record. They record a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure they also record text messages as well to keep them in file. But it's just like LTE has been forgotten. It's been over 10 years, guys, and I haven't seen improvement. For some reason, back in the day, like 10 years ago, like LTE was good. LTE was, LTE wasn't too far off. It was not bad at all. LTE was actually working for it being a new type of service, type of 4G that's super fast. It can load everything up into perfect what do we call LT back? What do we call it? It's a long-term evolution. Like it literally works, and it performs really well. Even back in the day, it was blazing fast. But just now, I feel like LT has been overloaded because Verizon and AT&T and T-Mobile are getting more customers. That because 5G is not perfected, LTE takes its place, and LTE just gets so congested that it's just not being worked on more than 5G. I really think they should invest maybe one to five more billion dollars in LTE just to perfect it, because It's just not from where I thought it would be, honestly. And as you can see in this message, I told them they should keep improving it. It's been put to a halt. I like this the message to go to the company or someone higher end that can improve LTE. And I was basically telling them that T-Mobile and AT&T will be number one in 2021 if they don't do it. Now, I honestly sound like a fanboy, but I'm actually not. I want all carriers to honestly improve their service. Now, in order for me to tell T-Mobile and AT&T about this, I of course have to go buy a new iPhone, two new ones, and go to their service, which I will in the future. But the point is, I want LTE to be improved. It's just not where we want it to be honest. And like I said, I just want to make sure Verizon is still improving their LTE because this is true, guys. The more customers Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile gets, the more people use data, and the more that more data will get congested. If it doesn't matter if you're deprioritized or not, it doesn't matter. That data will still be congested. So this is basically the message that I told them. I really hope they can honestly, and this is what they said back to me, and this is what I responded back with. I really hope all carriers, not just Verizon, but can all improve their service and just honestly fix their issues because LTE back in the day was fast. It was, even though I didn't have it, I had 4G back in the day. Even and when I had LTE in 2016 or 2015, when I got the new iPhone 6s, it was fast, very very fast. But now it's just very congested. It's very slow. I really think there needs to be a fix because I honestly didn't expect this. I thought LTE would still be blazing fast. LTE wouldn't have issues, but they do, unfortunately. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.